Okay, hi guys, it's the Archmage here. Those you part of the circle, you still know me as Archmage. Let me explain. So you don't know this, for those of you who just watched this series on this channel, you don't know yet, but let me explain. This is now a joint channel. I no longer run it on my own. I run it with my good friend and buddy Predator, who is known as in this channel as Predation. So like an RPG themed. Predation is Elvish for Predator. And Archmage is like, you know, Archmage, magic and all that stuff, which I like. So, and I like being mage and everything. So that's me and that's him. And it's a joint channel. We both run it together. We are also partnered, also with an amazing network and everything. And our views and the channel is growing very fast, which is amazing and very pleasant to hear and everything. And I thought it was high time to make another episode. My main channel is my original channel, again, permanently and for good this time, which is Rippy Ripper. If you want to go over to my Zero I Am channel, I made a video about it. It's the newest one. And if you want to know about the joint running on this channel and everything, the update, there's an update video called Update CSGO Gameplay, which also explains about the joint running of the channel. And apart from that, where we last left off, I listed a side mission. It's more like a commentary what went on in my life and all that. But then that episode got corrupt because of fraps and all that, and the game crashed, so I lost a lot of my footage, all of it basically. And I couldn't render what I did have because VideoPad was being out of order, and it's been like, no, the footage doesn't work. And so excuse me, I lost that footage, and it was a bit of a pain in that cojones. But yeah. So my main channel's been going really good. This channel's been going really very well. And so I thought it's high time I make another episode. So where we last left off, did a side mission, got that quarry out of the cage, and I dealt with those people on the bridge, and that's where I am now. So now we're going to continue on with the main quest. So now we can actually continue on. Now I've explained everything. Hopefully you've understood. If I went too fast, I do apologise. I just want to be done with it as quick as possible so that you're in and know, you're not confused, and we can get on.
Bribed the guard that was... Now, is there anything the boy or... It's not all that different up... Is that so bad? That's what I tell myself. That's what I've heard on the road, Annie. That's what I've heard on the... That's right, boy.
Generous.
Well, he does seem to...
Generous. Okay, let's see if I can sell anything. Can I actually wear that? Ooh, I just bumped my mic. I do apologise. I can't wear that yet. I'll save it for later then.
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's right. And there you have it. You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good. I hear news. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. I'm sure.
I don't know what the mission is he wants me to do. What is the mission he wants me to do? Premium content. It's giving you... he's at one number party in your camp. Is that the one over here, isn't it? Yeah.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat?
What, have I got to buy a festivity gift for the quest to go away? Sure. I'm not caking all of them. It's probably what the quest wants me to do. I'm not doing that. But basically what these cakes do, if you don't know about the DLC, is it actually gives your companions good stuff. And it makes them really like you. Obviously my dog. My 117 dog, because Halo. But they make you like you and all that.
Oh, thank you.
And I usually just use them when I want to get my companions up, or I use them. They're good for when you want to role play with your character and you want to choose a certain, like, you want to go really good, But Morrigan doesn't like you choosing all the good choices, and so she'll dislike you for going with the good choices. And so I'll use the party cakes to get her back up to liking me. And so they're really useful. They're not just there to be like, they're tasty. They actually help you with influence your companion's affection towards you and dislikeness. Like the pranks actually make you hate them. So say you want your companion to really hate you to do a certain quest or something, you can also do that. So it works both ways. It's really helpful and really good. And that's why I use them and I like them. And apologies for noise in the background. I always say this, but I feel I have to apologise because it's not fair on you guys to hear the background noises. But I do try.
Yes.
You're probably wondering, if you guys don't know already, you're probably wondering why I am not just straight up choosing just not choosing my dog and I'm choosing a Kawari. This is because I have a mod that allows my dog to be a permanent summoning. So when you summon a creature on the side, my dog will always take up that slot. Now, why you could think that's overpowered, because your dog can actually be upgraded and all that. And so it's like, you got a really powerful companion that's permanently summoned. So you got an extra bit of, one, it's only an extra bit of help, and two, I've already decided that I'm not going to upgrade my dog.
Let's see. How do I tell you this?
Unless if I upgrade around
I'm a bastard. My
on my own, I'm not going to ever choose those upgrades. So yeah, it could be considered overpowered because my dog's always going to be a permanent summoning, and so even if I summon a little creature on the side, that dog's still going to be a little bit more powerful. But as time goes on, because I'm going to try my best not to upgrade him, the enemies will get a lot harder, and so him being a permanent summon won't necessarily be overpowered. I don't think it's overpowered to have him as a permanent summon to begin with, but because he's not that powerful anyway. But I like it, and it's only a little bit of extra aid. So that's my argument. But you might disagree and think, nah, that's not fair. You know, if you want me to take it away, I can more than happily uninstall it because it's easily uninstallable. So, and it won't affect the game. He'll just go away, and I'll have to make him one of the actual proper companions. So it's not that big a deal, but I do like it, and it's not that much overpowered. I still, I've played a little bit. I've got this mod on my personal playthrough that I'm doing with the same mods, and I still run into trouble from time to time, even with the dog's a permanent companion. So you know, that's my argument. If you disagree and think no, it's overpowered, I can easily remove him. So I'm not that fussed. Apologies talking over the cutscene. I just wanted to point that out. And so for any people that disapprove of me having him as permanent companion, I just want you to know where I stand with it. But hopefully you approve of it, because I like him as a permanent little summon.
She may have, but I think it's more likely that she feared the rumors might be true.
Also, if you want to know the mods I have, I can put them in the description. So if you want to know what mods I have and you want them yourself, I could easily put them in the description for you to be able to download them. I do use Nexus Mod Manager, so I recommend installing Nexus Mod Manager because it's really useful. So yeah.
The owl came by the monastery a few times.
Oh, and I've got I actually got about 2-3 mods of here, but all by the same mod creator, that really enhance the sex scenes, the sexual scenes through the game, because normally the scenes are just dry humping, in my opinion, and it's not very realistic, nor is it good for roleplay, mature roleplay at least. And I installed some mods that just push it along, to put it delicately. And because of sexual content, explicit sexual content, I mean, it's really realistic. I might have to remove them. I'm gonna have to remove them anyway, because the sexual scenes are not that important. But I kind of don't want to include the sex scenes anyway, because they're not really that important. Well, there is one sex scene that is important at the very end of the game, but I can explain it before I do it, because it's skippable, but I want as many people to be able to view the series as possible. Now, because it's got blood and all that, it might be categorized as mature and 18 rating. So it might not matter anyway if I skip it or don't skip it. But the scene is sexual. However dry humping it is, it's still performing a sexual action against another person. Even though it's in a game, it still counts as sexual explicit content. How explicit it is how much clothing they're wearing, and they're like half naked, so it's not that big a deal. It's just if I keep it in, I won't get as many views anyway. But if I keep it out, if I keep it in, especially with the mods I've got on, I'm definitely not going to be able to upload the video, let alone but you get the point. I'm gonna have to uninstall some mods anyway. But that's why I want to skip the scenes, because I don't want to uninstall and reinstall those mods, because they can cause the game to glitch. But at the same time, if I keep them installed, then I'm definitely gonna have to skip the sex scenes anyway. But like I said, they're not all that important, and I do want to kind of skip them anyway, because it opens up to be viewed by more people. Because right now, even though it's an 18 game, it might be categorized as mature, and so like 15 and up can view it. But if I keep the sex scenes in, even though it's basically just dry humping, it might be 18, and so there's a smaller demographic of a group of people who are able to view this content, especially because it's been monetized, and me and Predator getting paid for this, these videos. It might also push it along to even more less people can view it. And so I might skip the sex scenes anyway, just because of that reason and the other reason, and because of the mods, some of the mods I've got installed. There is some mods that actually I have to install them and uninstall them anyway. I just remembered there is some scenes in this game that make you take off all your clothes, so you're half naked, and so I might have to uninstall them anyways.
Alistair, it is you, isn't it? You're alive. This is wonderful.
Might have to uninstall them anyway.
Still alive, yes. Though I'm just as surprised about that as you are, believe me.
Indeed. Logain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my
I
nephew.
don't know what to do. I'm going to have to install the mods anyway. I'm going to have to uninstall the mods anyway. Wait, if you want me to keep the scenes in with the dry humping, yes or no, let me know. If no one says anything, I'll just leave them out anyway. But I'm going to have to uninstall the mods anyway, because there is some scenes there is some parts of the game where it makes you, like you get all your equipment taken away. So what you will see is a little dwarf with a little dwarf and Morrigan. So, which is nice, don't get me wrong, but it's like YouTube be like, no! So I'm gonna have to uninstall the mods anyway. And some of you might be thinking, oh, you're just sick. You're just sick. You've got mods that do that, that make stuff like that happen in the game. You're disgusting. You're revolting. It's like, guys, grow up, alright? It's mature content, alright? I'm 18 years of age, alright? I know about, all that stuff and everything. I've been taught about it all, I've learned about it all, and I'm mature enough and in the know about it and know enough about it that I can deal with it in a mature and civil and all that jazz fashion. So I don't think, I admit sometimes I just think, what, these mods are actually better than real porn. What the hell? And
Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside,
but that's besides the point.
But
I think that, as long as you know what you're doing and you're not sexually confused or frustrated, which is bad if you are, and I sympathise with you, I truly do, and it's not fair to you guys if you are, because you have the right to know about it all and everything. See, Morgan just disliked me a little bit, but it's definitely not fair on you guys. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to know where I stand about mods of that nature, like especially like other games like Skyrim and all that. There's mods like that, like sex mods. Let's like, in case you didn't know what I already meant, wrong character. sex mods, you know, or explicit sexual mods. And some people might think, oh, they're bad, or you know, they're disgusting, they're revolting. Guys, they're not revolting, they're not bad, alright? Everyone has the right to use the mods they want to. If you don't like the mods, you don't have to use them, you know, and they're not bad. They actually influence a lot of stuff in the game, makes you make games better in terms of role play and all that, and it's up to everyone what they choose to do and what they decide to watch and what content they decide to view and what games they decide to play and vice, you know, blah blah blah, etc etc. So I don't think they're disgusting, you know, I don't think they're revolting, I think they're perfectly okay, you know. I think you're closed-minded if you think that mods like that are disgusting and everything. Like I said, they actually open up games more. I mean, some games I will agree where sex is just a no-no in the games, you know. It's just like what games, what's an example of a game like that? Let's say let's see, Crash Bandicoot, for instance. That's a good example. Crash Bandicoot doesn't have a wiener. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. He's a character designed for kids, for the entertainment of kids. And so if they gave him a wiener, it would be pretty odd. Well, it would be good because they get taught at a young age about this stuff, and it's realistic. But at the same time, well, it's not realistic because Crash Bandicoot is not human. So maybe his race doesn't have, you know, anyway. But you get the principle, you know, that it's both good and bad, to me at least. And you know, it's like that game. It's like, oh, this mod, you know what this mod thinks is a sex mod. That using a mod in that type of game, I admit, is a little bit no, you know. I think mods like that are okay. I mean, if you did still decide to have mods in a game like that, so I just got to take off my mic a second, guys. I'm gonna put my glasses on. By the way, I have glasses now. No. Yeah, eyesight's bad. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, no. I've got to wear glasses now. Boo-hoo. But, yeah. You know, and, like I said, it'd be weird, a little bit weird anyway, but it's still okay. Like I said, it's up to, it's everyone's choice what they choose to, feature in their games and what mods they decide to have and everything. Where have I got to go? I also think you should seek help, but the armor. How is it? You should try to make a to go at the video suffering night sector, and the castle is locked shut, showing no signs of entry. Okay, yeah, Redcliffe, a village under siege. Here you go. Sir, Purchasing Knights are stationed near the windmill. Owen the blacksmith is the only one who can repair the military's equipment, but he's locked himself in the blacksmith and refuses to help. Murdoch wants you to talk to Owen, see if you can change his mind. Okay. Well, I'm going to stop the episode here, guys. I don't know how long I've been recording for. Probably not very long. So what I will do is I will stop the episode here, and if I haven't been recording for very long, what I will do is I will render this, and I've got to upload an episode from another series of mine to my main channel. Then I'll edit and render and upload this to joint mine and predecessors channel, joint channel, this one. And then I'll record another episode if I have time, because we're going to try and see if we can live stream again. So don't fret, even if this has been a short episode, I will record another episode. So thank you for watching the episode. Hope you've enjoyed and all that. It's been very informal, and you now, hopefully you understand where I'm at and where the channel's at and everything's going well and smoothly and such. And if you're interested in the network we're with, yeah, I'm with them on my main channel as well as Freedom. They're an amazing network, no locking contract. You get a true 60% of 100, and I mean a true 60 of 100, no 60 of 80 or 60 or 70. Basically what it means is, like, say you're partnered with a sub network, which is say under Maker. Maker gets 20% of that, and then the network gets 80% of 20. Between them and the network. But then when you join that sub network, your share is out of that 80% that the sub network gets. So say if you get 60 of 100, what you're really getting is 60 of 80, perhaps even less based on their CPM and all that. And with Freedom, you get a true 60 of 100 because Freedom is an MCN, an official MCN on its own, not associated with any other networks or anything except Google, straight through Google. And so you get a true 60 of 100 and you're not taxed or anything. It's really good. I made a video about it on my main channel, Join Freedom. If you want to go to my channel, which is Ripper, go to that, and I've made a video there, Join Freedom. And I'm sure Predator will happily talk about it in an episode of his about the network as well. You'll probably hear it from him as well. And apart from that, thanks for watching the episode. This has been Archmage signing off. How to the circle. Join the circle because we're awesome. See you guys later. Subscribe and like if you like the video. See you guys later. This has been episode 11. And bye now, guys.